Long ago, the gods held their chains over everything they surveyed. Even emissaries from realms beyond were used as mere serving girls and handmaidens before their boundless hunger for order. But one among them turned their hunger against them, falling upon the children of the sun and swearing eternal enmity against the gods. Zephyra, the cannibal god, began her great and terrible campaign to restore the world to its natural state, so that the world belongs to the strong, as is primal right. Yet the gods, in their cruelty, locked her away from our world. She visits only in spirit, only in dreams, for her true body remains in a far-off demo plane. But we, her devoted, her loyal flock, can give her entrance into our world, so that she may do her blessed work. All we need is devotion and a body. She nearly graced our world with her presence. The drow had completed their ritual, prepared the entryway for her. But beneath layers and layers of conspiracy, they were found out. They were interrupted, and Our Lady sent back to sleep. Those who are responsible are still out there, and doubtless they will come again. Valthiv, the lizard folk cleric.
Valthiv!
Lean, the halfling bard.
You know, I've been writing up another song. I think it's pretty good.
Kalael, the wood elf rogue.
Just follow me, okay? Nobody's getting left behind.
And Minerva, the human warlock.
If it means our destruction, I'll do whatever you ask of me.
We will fight them. We will show them the folly of resistance. And this time, there will be no foolish interruptions. This time, the world will bend to the mighty strength of Zephyra. This time, a cannibal god rises! What happened? The Misfits decided against asking Joanna or Smiley Bob for help freeing their friend Maxwell from the Harvester Mage, considering they had yet to actually help Joanna. In the meantime, however, they decided now was as good a time as any to get Paratha inside the city walls. So, with a few liberal uses of disguise kits, they dressed her up as a wealthy merchant from Lean's village, and, after forging a medical card, somehow got the werewolf into the city of Whitevein. Deciding to use the decrepit temple district to hide, they found that Santiago's red rot plague had spread, and it was looking worse than ever. But they found a place where they thought they would be safe from any guard patrols who would be looking for either a werewolf or Minerva, even with her hat of disguise on. As they rested, however, they were attacked by a shadow demon, which was quickly destroyed thanks to Valthiv's power of radiance. Afterwards, they conferred with Joanna, and were not particularly subtle about a plan to attack Kristoff that afternoon. And, after Paratha got into a scrap with the rank-and-file guard of Whitevein, arrived at the mayor's house, ready to destroy him. They got charmed, again. But with the Thieves Guild providing support from above, firing arrows to try and induce unconsciousness, laced with the same poison that Joanna had used a few days before, most of them broke out of it fine. In the meantime, however, they set Kristoff's house on fire, and actually managed to bloody the vampire, gathering in the house that was still sort of burning for some reason. The Misfits frighten and confuse me some days. Just as his guards started to swarm the streets and surround the building. And where are they now? We shall have to find out, my lady, on tonight's episode of Rolling with Remix. The Cannibal Conspiracy returns.
Hello and welcome
to Rolling with Remix, the Cannibal Conspiracy Returns. This is our lucky 13th episode, and we're in the middle of fighting a vampire, plus his guards have arrived, so this is going to go great! I'm joined by my lovely players. We have Scott.
You can rip off a mask, summon a card, or hold a gun to your head. Take your pick.
We have Uprising.
Why can't Scott date Yosuke?
We have Queen.
The leader of the cannibal cult is Tom Nook.
And we have Dawn.
Damn it, we all had something. We just started crying.
Yeah. That's me.
Yeah.
Yeah! Also, it's Yusuke, damn it. Yusuke.
I don't care. I don't know who this boy is.
Boy.
Boy.
Yusuke's the better one.
Oh. There's two different ones?
There's a Yosuke and a Yusuke. Good luck.
Oh,
Anyway.
no. Why not date both of them and just call it a day?
Why not?
Fear.
Alright. So, when last we left off, it was Kristoff's turn. Oh, boy.
Oh, boy.
Oh. That's right.
So, to simplify how these turns go, I'm gonna get rid of the guard and thief minions. They'll just go on Kristoff and Joanna's turns. Yeah.
Great.
So, having just been attacked by a werewolf with a massive sword, Kristoff looks up at everyone, starting to look a little bit bloodied, and starts talking. This isn't him using the charms ability, this is just like mid-battle cutscene stuff, basically.
Oh, help.
Clearly, something has gone wrong here. Something I don't understand. But I want you to understand at least this. I am doing the best I can in these terrible circumstances to keep this town alive. We have nothing. The mining industry is dead. Food can't reach us. It's a matter of weeks before our economy, our infrastructure, collapses entirely. Sooner if chaos breaks out in the streets. Please. If you don't care for me, that's fine, but if you care for this town at all, you'll stop this. You'll go home. And if you do, you have my word. I will not pursue you. I will not pursue vengeance. All I ask is that you leave. Never come back. And let me try to pick up the pieces.
Sorry, but we have business here.
Does he sound sincere about what he's saying?
Make an insight check.
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah.
Well, Kaleo, from where you are, it's kind of hard to hear over the sound of the house being on fire. Minerva, you're outside.
Yeah.
What?
Yeah.
I'll roll an insight too.
Okay.
Right.
Oh my god. There we go.
There we go. Valthiv, you have a better chance of hearing. And Lean, you're right there. You can hear. He seems pretty sincere. He doesn't sound like he wants to keep fighting.
What?
Yeah, we don't really like fighting either, but we have business and we have to do it.
Regrettable, says Kristoff.
What?
And I believe the little windows that Minerva's pipe and dived through before, so Kristoff's gonna take the disengage action, scoot out of those, hop over the railing into the street with his guards, which I don't think you can see.
No, I can't.
Let me, I can't get rid of that line without getting rid of the whole house's boundary. Let me just temporarily drag him over. He's got 4 guards and a veteran with him. Alright. So, Kristoff has run that way. and you hear chunk, 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 chunk. Guards start to approach the house. Spears at the ready.
Do you think I could persuade the guards?
At this point, it would take a miracle.
No, but I have some pretty, I have a pretty good point,
Yeah. In the meantime, as the guards approach, chunk, 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 crossbow bolts rain down from above. That, Joanna hit one, and is going to deal plus, I think she gets sneak attack damage because the guards did not see her, and sneak attack is 46.
Oh.
Chunk! The closest guard to Valthiv just immediately drops as a crossbow bolt goes through an opening in his helmet. The thieves that are with her are going to also fire. Chunk! That is the second critical fail that thief has for his hand crossbow. It breaks apart in his hands. And you hear from the rooftops, fuck! And Guild Thief sneak attacks deal also 46. Wait, let me double check Joanna. Yeah, they're both 46. And that's another dropped guard as they keep on approaching.
Yee.
Minerva is then going to try to hide, actually, because there are a lot more eyes on her now.
You mean Joanna?
Yes, I do. I said Minerva because it is Minerva's turn next. Sorry, there are a lot of tokens to run in this fight. I apologize.
No, it's fine.
It seems like it, jeez.
Alright, speaking of Minerva's actual turn, don't let what I just said influence you. What do you want to do, Minerva?
Hi. I creep down here. Well, I don't creep, I just walk down.
Just walk down like a normal person.
I pull out a bottle of holy water. I poise it and I just say, "Tell them what you are, or I'll prove it."
Kristoff says nothing. The guards look ready to hold up shields and defend against any incoming attacks his way, which holy water technically would be.
What?
Is it held action?
While they are allies of Kristoff, guards have a reaction to leap in the way of an attack and take it for him if they are adjacent.
Why that shit? Alright. Alright, she will count her losses here. And she'll go back up, but she'll whisper, "Just like his grace."
Alright. There we go.
Oh, I can, since I didn't technically take an action, I'll give Valthiv the help action. Somehow.
What?
To do the help action,
Help
you need
action
to
needs
be
to be in 5 feet.
Yeah, you need to be
Fine,
within
I'll stand
5 feet
here
of
then.
who you're helping.
Only mastermind rogues
Yeah.
can use help within 30 feet.
Well, fine, I'll stand here and jazz hands.
Yeah, let me double check because it's either within 5 feet of who you're distracting with the help action or who you're helping with the help action. That's not the page I wanted. Yeah. Either way, while I look that up, Lean.
So, are we... Do you think that the guards know? Maybe they know. What if they're all vampires?
Interesting question. Help if you're adjacent to an ally's ability check. If you want to make it an attack check that you help out against, need to be adjacent to someone you're distracting, basically. So you'd be going up to a guard and being like, "Does this bug you? Does this bug you? I'm not touching you!"
Okay, well, I won't bother then.
Okay.
I'll just tag him.
Well, I only have so many spell slots for heals. I have 3 more heals that I could do.
Help me.
Where are you? Relative to me.
So there is a wall of windows right below you. Minerva's on the other side.
Okay. Is the window's broken, right?
Window's broken, you can just hop right through.
Ugh. Yeah, I'll heal her, and that'll just be my turn.
Cool.
Beautiful.
Alright. You send a charge of healing magic to go and heal Minerva. Haratha is going to use one of her legendary actions to leap through the window and land right next to Kristoff.
Oh, fucking...
Kaleo.
Where are the broken windows again?
South of you. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 5 tiles down.
Where Minerva's standing?
Yeah, they're right above Minerva.
Okay. Well, gotta go fast.
Alright.
Go get him.
Alright. So that brings me to 50 feet, and I'm going to take my bonus action to fucking book it, dash. So let's see. That's 100 feet of movement. So
Where are you going?
5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30, 35, 40, 45, 50. Hello. Let's see. How do I want to do this? Let's go down the corridor. 55, 60, 65, 70, 75, 80, 85. That should be enough.
Where are you going?
Kaleo, you zoom
Kaleo doesn't
into a
say
building across the
anything.
way.
I'm assuming that I'm so fast that they don't even see who the fuck that was.
You basically just
Naruto run.
Tom Cruise and or Naruto run into the building.
If I hold back my arms, I can dodge the bullets. That meme isn't dead yet, I swear.
Yeah, you are in no danger of getting any attacks of opportunity either, so you're good.
Nice. Okay, good to it.
Alright. And you... Alright, Long Strider / Gotta Go Fast was an action, so that's your turn.
Yep,
Jesus
yep.
Christ.
Valthiv.
Is me! Jeez.
Oh, jeez.
Oh, jeez.
I'm actually going to temporarily get rid of that line of dynamic lighting so y'all can see what's
Okay.
going on down there.
I was like, I can't say. I can't see shit.
Can't have shit in
Yeah.
Detroit.
Oh, whoops. Sorry.
It
Got
looks
that
like
movement.
y'all still need a little bit of help with being alive. So I'm definitely gonna take some time to help with that.
Prayer of Healing takes 10 minutes.
Does it?
Yeah.
Okay, you're right.
It do be taking 10 minutes, so...
Jesus
It really
Christ.
do be like that sometimes.
I guess it'd be like that. I already pressed the button, so...
You can go into your spells and, like, click to get that
Yeah.
spell slot back.
It really do be like that. What do I have something
It
that
really do.
doesn't take 10 minutes?
Cure Wounds, Healing Word, the mass versions of them if you have them.
Ooh, I do. Yeah, that one.
Yep.
Did that not go through?
Not quite yet. Does it ask you for level? There we go.
Oh, there it is. No, yeah, well, it did, but I clicked on it. I think I'm just lagging a bit.
It happens. Roll20 does that.
Yeah.
I'm gonna go ahead and say this also heals Paratha since she's acting as your ally in this fight.
Woo! Yeah.
How far? Oh wait, I'm full health. Never mind.
Yeah, you're
fine.
Good. Either way, I think
goofy.
typically it's 30 feet, so yeah, you're within 30 feet and can hear Valthiv. So
What?
Actually, for mass, it's 60 feet.
Oh, 60 feet. Yeah, you're good. Mass Healing Word is a bonus action, so if you want to run over and smack somebody, you can.
I do. And there it is. Smack.
Smack. Let's see. The guard raises a shield and blocks the blow, unfortunately.
You bitch.
Yeah.
What a bitch.
But as he raises the shield, Paratha takes the opportunity to go full frickin' ham and uses the rest of her legendary actions to go into a frenzy and claw everyone within 5 feet of her.
Ooh.
Unfortunately, that's also Lean.
Oh.
But she's on a balcony thing.
It's still within 5
I am on the
feet.
balcony. Okay, but not like actually, because it's also vertical feet.
She can reach upward.
But Lean's tiny.
Yeah, I'm small.
Lean's a small
She
target.
can reach
All I have to do
upward.
is crouch. She won't even see me.
I'll give her disadvantage against Lean specifically.
Okay.
Hey.
Oh my god.
Bam! She smacks her hand against the railing. Ah, son of a bitch. And then she turns back to the rest of the guards and Kristoff. Because it's an area attack, they can't do shit to protect Kristoff from this. So, left is hit. Kristoff is not hit. Both the guards are, though.
You have one job, woman.
So... Wham! A claw just digs itself into the back of the guard's skull, and he is down. The guard in bulkier armor looks pretty injured, but is otherwise alright. It's then her turn for real. Oh boy. It's time for more smacking bitches with the sword and claws. So,
Eee.
all of them are technically aimed for Kristoff, but they're gonna go big guard, lower left guard, lower guard.
See how it is.
Dang! Big guard just grabs the great sword. Paratha kicks off him, tries again. Oh my god! They knock Paratha's great sword out of her hands.
Oh no.
That's
Unlucky.
And she can't quite reach the back guard. Damn! That is a terrible turn.
Awful.
Alright. It is then Kristoff's turn. Let's see here. None of his spells particularly help right now. So, instead, he's going to put the tip of his cane against Paratha's forehead and say, heal.
No,
No.
don't do that.
Paratha is now charmed.
Oh, that's low.
The guards, meanwhile, seeing crossbow bolts coming down from the roofs, are gonna... northern ones are gonna start running inside to try and get to access stairwells. And... whoop. Wait, that's a basement stairwell. Yeah. Guards are gonna dash into this building right here. Others form a defensive northern perimeter. The guards are then going to use their amazing ability to reach upward.
Oh, thanks.
Oh, what?
Oh, god damn it!
So, Minerva was the last one they saw threaten Kristoff, so spear-wielding guards are gonna go for her. So, first one...
Do they not get opportunity attacked by me?
They do if they leave 5 feet of you, which they didn't.
That's a bitch.
Oh my god!
So... Powerful hit with a whopping 7 piercing damage. Second guard, that's definitely a miss.
Okay.
The big guard draws a long sword and a short sword.
Okay.
So... The middle sword is a bitch!
Fuck!
Fuck. So... He is going to make one attack against Lean, then one against Minerva, and short sword against Lean. So... You should not have advantage. But,
that hits.
Okay. So, wham! A powerful blow swings across your chest, Lean, as he turns and uses the momentum to carry over towards Minerva. That misses Minerva. Yeah, Minerva, you duck out of the way. He whirls around, pulls out a short sword, and goes to stab Lean. That's definitely a miss.
Yeah.
I can think of maybe 2 creatures in all of Dungeons & Dragons whose AC is that low. The other guard is going to stay right by Kristoff to give him protection from any incoming attacks. One of Joanna's thieves is going to friggin' book it. His hand crossbow is gone.
Ah, bitch.
Alright.
I understand.
The other is going to head for the stairwell and prepare crossbow attacks against incoming guards. Joanna cannot reach Paratha to try and neutralize the charm, so instead, she's going to try and murder another guard. Come on, Joanna. They did not know she's there. I'm not even going to bother rolling sneak attack damage. Any roll would kill him. And once more, she ducks behind some parapets. Minerva!
To this one here, I will cast Poison Spray.
Okay.
Oh, yeah, that's fine. How was that minimal damage?
Oh no! Alright, you hold out your hands and this small cloud of poison gas bursts from them into the guard's face, and he starts coughing violently. Technically, that is half his health, so he's gonna have to roll for System Shock too.
Oh, fuck yeah.
Ooh.
System Shock requires a roll of 15 or higher, he's dead.
Ooh.
I am a master.
You stalk him to death!
Dude, I actually have a stink cloud. That would be really funny if I stalk anyone to death.
Stonked.
Do it.
Stonked.
Stinking Cloud unfortunately doesn't do any damage.
I know, but it would be funny if it did.
Yeah.
Death by fart.
Death by fart. Speaking of, though, it's your turn.
Man, I really wish I could talk to them, but they're too stupid. Oh, okay.
Man, the whole fucking city is probably charmed.
Yeah. Probably. Well, I can do this, and I'm going to do it.
Oh, thank you!
Alright. You channel some more healing energy to get everyone back into fighting shape.
Lean, just fucking queen of heals over here. HPS through the roof.
Alright.
And also, I guess I'm just gonna use a free action. Like, are you idiots blind? She has bite marks on her neck from that vampire. Points at Kristoff.
There's a werewolf right here. Points to Paratha.
Okay, yeah, but that's not
what
werewolf
happened.
bite marks. Everyone knows that. Werewolf bite marks aren't that.
Not convincing enough when there's an obvious threat right in front of them, unfortunately.
Yeah.
Isn't the threat if it's charmed?
They they don't really understand that right now. What the hell is happening? Kristoff's in danger. All right.
Oh, boo-hoo.
In the meantime, Kalale.
Is Parathas considered an ally, or is Charm not make it revert yet? You don't know.
Technically, she is still an ally. She is just treating Kristoff as an ally.
Excellent.
What do you mean?
5, 10, 15.
Oh god. Ah! Do it. Do it, coward.
I'm gonna do it. I'm gonna do it.
You gonna do it?
Do it.
I'm gonna do it.
Do it!
Oh, wait, hold on.
Okay.
Just,
Oh, fine.
oh, okay. So that's weird. I can't, Fuck it, I don't know why I'm being secretive about this. You get the Hunter's Mark. That's what I'm getting at, Hunter's Mark.
Okay.
First. But now, let's do some damage. Hopefully.
Okay. So technically you did go to a different angle, but you didn't hide, so
Yeah, I was gonna say.
I'll be nice and have the guards roll perception with advantage to see if he'll jump in the way of the attack.
Come on.
Oh.
These guards' rolls are god tier.
Get down, Mr. President! Longbow still hits the guard.
Okay. Well, so much for sneak attack or Hunter's Mark, but whatever. I guess I'll still deal damage. Whatever. Yay.
Okay. No! You hit him and he falls over dead in midair.
Get down!
I still have a bonus action, which
Press
I'm
F
going
to pay respect
use-
for that fallen soldier.
I'm going to use to fucking hide.
Do
Stealth.
that. Yeah, stop.
Alright. Yeah, I'm not even gonna try to roll against that.
I did it, sort of.
Alright. Kristoff's gonna use a legendary action to
Of course.
move the body out of the way so that he can be adjacent to these two guards.
Best legendary action.
Sir?
Sir?
Legendary action. Push the corpse.
Technically the action is he can move up to his speed without provoking opportunity attacks. Moving someone else is considered using your movement speed, so shrug.
I can't believe he has the shove and or reposition skill.
That was definitely not reposition.
You're right, it's shove. My bad.
Valthiv.
You just moved closer to me.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah? What are you gonna
So
do?
naturally, I'm gonna try and smack!
Get down, Mr. President! The guard grabs your warhammer and is holding it back with his bare hands.
Sir, can you not?
That's the best reaction.
I don't have an official name for the reaction, but calling it "Get Down, Mr. President" is amazing.
It is. I like my bullshit name, so can you.
Yep. Alright.
Grrr.
Paratha is going to... So Valthiv's the most obvious threat to Kristoff. So she's gonna scoot behind Valthiv and go, "Buddy, chill," and try to grapple Valthiv.
Oh no.
That is athletics or acrobatics against her athletics check.
Athletics against acrobatics?
You can roll athletics or acrobatics.
Hell yeah.
You elbow
I've always wanted a
Paratha.
hug from you, but not like this.
You elbow Paratha away to avoid the hug of death. Alright. In the meantime, Kristoff takes advantage of your moment of distraction, and he's gonna try and charm you again, Valthiv.
For
Oh
fuck's sake!
Wisdom saving throw.
Come on, you're a cleric. You got this.
Yeah, you're fine. You are just done with this asshole and his stupid vampire regeneration and his
Kristoff, stop it.
and his stupid charms.
Kristoff, you can't just do that.
I just like to imagine that he tries to charm you, but you're just kind of like, no.
Ooh.
Just a light smack, just a light one.
Stop.
Okay.
Huh?
So, all that being said, it's initiative count 20, and I rolled a dice to see in how many turns something else entered the fray. I got 1. So,
What?
as Kristoff turns, from down the alleyway behind him, you hear boom, boom, boom. And then
wait.
you look behind him, and it's Smiley Bob.
Hell yeah!
As I go
Save
pull
ya.
up Smiley Bob's artwork.
Wait, is Smiley Bob a friend now?
Smiley Bob works for the Thieves Guild. You're on the same side as the Thieves Guild right now.
Constructs can't be charmed. At least I don't think they can.
I would.
Undead also can't be charmed. So,
He's a king. He's a king.
he's a king. He's a king.
If he agrees, he's a thought! Which he can't, so he's not. We're good. We're good.
Yeah, one humanoid, which Smiley Bob is not.
Nice.
Yes.
I will have to roll initiative for him because he works differently enough from Joanna and the other thieves that
You gotta have his own flex.
you gotta have his own flex.
Alright.
Alright. His dex is way lower than Minerva's, so Minerva would go first.
I can't believe he has any dex to begin with, though.
Yeah! Alright. That being said, it's still guards' turns because they acted the same turn as Kristoff. So, why mess with what works? They're gonna... Actually, that's why mess with what works, because Valthiv was the one who attacked. They're gonna go for the lizard folk now.
At least I'm healthy for now.
At least for now.
I can take a hit.
Yeah.
So, this guard's not really stupid enough to get to a flanking position and risk attacks of opportunity from Minerva or Aline. So, no advantage.
Damn.
Unfortunately.
Unfortunately, his roll is shit!
Yay!
That said, though, the big beefy veteran probably has a better chance. Slightly. Amazingly, one of the longsword attacks pierces through your armor and your defenses, striking you with a pretty powerful blow. Second one you manage to knock aside with your shield, but his short sword also does not hit you. Other guards continue to storm the southern building, heading for the stairs to the roofs. There they go. Completely not noticing the wood elf who's just pressed in the corner. One of them triggers the prepared action of the thief, which misses. I'm just gonna say the guard and the thief are locked in combat for right now, so I don't have to roll for them. Whee! And you hear the chunk, 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 chunk of more guards coming from the north.
Oh, jeez.
I can't believe this is just an average game of Fire Emblem.
Yeah.
More reinforcements! Get his ass!
Get his ass.
Yup.
Step on the stair tiles so we can't trigger anymore!
Alright. And now Joanna only has to roll for herself on her turn. Yay!
Woo!
And yeah, that's another dead guard as one of them approaches, spear in hand, ready to toss it. Gets shot down on the spot, and why mess with what works? Who keeps firing all those arrows? Actually, they'd be actively looking for her, and that's theoretically low enough that they'd see her.
Oh.
With advantage, because there's multiple... Bum, 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 ba-da-da-da-da-da-da-da-da-da.
His eyes just... He goes blind. It's so weird.
Yeah. Hey, Jerry, you got something in your face. Jerry?
Jerry, you good, buddy?
Jerry.
Hello.
This is no time to take a nap.
Minerva.
How does Kristoff look?
His wounds are healing.
Right. Because I have two options here. Do you guys
Smack him now.
Do you guys want me to stop him healing?
Yeah, obviously.
Yeah?
Alright. Does he count as undead if he's a vampire?
Yes.
Alright.
Alright. Get down, Mr. President!
Oh god, well,
Yeah, you're also not in range to touch him from where you are right now anyway, so...
it's a ranged spell, it's 120 feet.
Really? Oh, dang. I lied.
Yeah, it's like a spectral hand.
A spectral hand reaches out. I'm just gonna, for the sake of simplicity, eliminate this guard right here, because 11 is his hit points. As the hand reaches out, grabs him, and just rots him away at the skin, and he collapses.
Oh. Oh, beautiful.
Necrotic damage!
Necrotic damage.
Alright. Smiley Bob has but one goal. Punch.
I love Smiley Bob. He's my favorite guy.
Alright. Get down, Mr. President. Actually, hold on. Let's ignore that, because he's got a better option that he can do. Smiley Bob holds out an arm and shoots it forward. It disconnects a little bit at the bone as he tries to grab it, Kristoff.
King!
The veteran goes, get down, Mr. President, but 17 is his armor class. And does he make this saving throw? Oh, no!
This is the worst thing I've ever seen!
Okay.
Plus side, he gets hit instead.
He gets hit, but he ducks under the blow. All the reactions to protect Kristoff are now used, so Kristoff is going to legendary action disengage over here.
That's fine. Wait, that's not fine.
Yeah. As the guards slowly look over and realize, holy shit, there's a giant zombie!
This is a little above my pay grade!
And it is now Lean's turn.
Well, Chill Touch is a pretty good spell. I wish I had spells. Sure don't. I mean, I have AoEs only. And healing. I guess I could keep healing. Or I could try and smack the veteran, but I don't know how well that's gonna go. I don't know, guys. Do you think anything's gonna be... Do you think I should use Tasha's hideous laughter on anyone? Do you think that'll help?
Maybe you can make Paratha laugh so much that she passes out and then wakes up not charmed.
Dude, do you think that'll work?
I don't know.
You know, it's worth a shot.
Is it feasible, Alex? Should I waste a spell slot on this?
Let me double check what Tasha's hideous laughter does, so that, probably rules is written no, but I'm a cool DM, so let me double check.
Falls into fits of laughter, becoming incapacitated and unable to stand up. Looking good.
Okay. I'll say that if she's laughing hard enough to be incapacitated and unable to think of anything but the funny joke, she'll be able to roll additional wisdom saving throws against the charm, but not the laughter. That is, of course, assuming she fails this save.
Do it.
Please.
Fail it. Fail it. No!
You tell a really funny joke. Must be a cultural thing. Paratha doesn't get it.
Oh. Just, what? How? Explain! Obama, explain!
Explain, Obama!
Where are these coming from?
Oh.
The dice gods are fickle bastards.
Oh.
Kalale, so because you're hidden, the guard cannot use a reaction to get down Mr. President from your attacks.
Cool. 5, 10, 15. And I think also because of that, since I was hidden, I can trigger sneak attack without having an ally nearby.
That is correct. Kristoff was not at an angle to see you, so his perception, although ridiculously high, would not have helped.
Come on, please hit.
That's a hit?
Alright.
Alright. Yeah, it will be... Actually, does Hunter's Mark count as magic damage? Or...
Let me check. No, not the Hunter subclass. Hunter's Mark. Extra damage. I usually count that as extra damage of the same type of damage that would normally be dealt. Which is typically piercing.
Look, it was still hurt him, don't worry.
Yeah, free damage is free damage. Alright. Sneak attack. Hunter's Mark.
Alright. Chunk! You lodge an arrow into Kristoff's shoulder. Looks like it did a pretty sizable amount of damage, all things considered.
Alright. I'd probably go back into hiding. Do I want to introduce something? No, not right now. Yeah, alright, I'll go back into hiding.
Okay.
Stealth.
Fucking wow, Kristoff. Fucking wow. You had a chance of making that roll, Kristoff. What the fuck?
You're fast. Too quick. I'm a
Yes.
1-0.
Must have been the wind. Thanks, Kristoff.
Must have just been the wind.
Valthiv.
I'm outside, aren't I?
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes!
Oh no!
Cord! It's time!
Alright.
Wait, hang on. How many feet?
It's
Call
time!
Call
That
lightning.
better not be an AoE.
It's not! That's the cool thing!
Yeah.
Thank fuck. You had
No,
me
so-
scared.
A storm
My
cloud
God,
appears in the
like-
shape of a cylinder 10 feet taller than 60 feet. Each creature within 5 feet of that point. So, they can't get down, Mr. President, this!
Yes!
Mr. President, look out, lightning! You fry the guard. Kristoff only takes half damage from lightning.
That's still something.
Still damage.
Still damage.
I can't believe you just struck him with the lightning bolt.
Alright.
Mr. President,
Look out, Mr.
And,
President! Yes.
Queen, isn't Chilling Touch, isn't that a cantrip?
Yes.
Dope. Just
Yeah,
keep doing that.
Chill touch is
Yeah,
great.
that's fun.
Yeah, I had a rogue that had that in one of my campaigns. It was so OP.
Alright. So, hulking zombie coming from one direction. Guards coming from the other. Kristoff uses a legendary action to go this way. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6.
Bye-bye.
Hey. Come back here!
Baratha's gonna try and follow him. Technically, you can make an attack of opportunity against her, but you don't have Warcaster, and your weapon's not silvered, so it will not do a thing.
I don't
For the
want
meme!
One,
The memes, lol.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Paratha is not a guard, so she doesn't have the get down Mr. President reaction. But she's still acting as a line of defense against him.
Oh, fuck me. Okay.
Alright.
Does Joanna have a shot at her now?
Joanna does have a shot at her, though. More guards gather around Kristoff in a phalanx formation. Let me put light guard over here so that hopefully you all can see what's going on over there.
Thanks.
That's not light horse.
That's not light horse. So Light Guard knows the
Actually,
way.
yeah.
I'll mark Light Guard so that you know he's
yeah,
not
like,
actually
which
a guard.
one's like okay.
Out of character. What's your name? Looks at the Light Guard.
Looks at Light Guard. Light Guard just T-poses to assert his glowing dominance.
That's cool. I'm gonna call you Light Force.
Alright, so I rolled another dice to see how many turns it would be before someone else arrived on the scene. I got another one.
Wow.
So as the guards gather, from the northward alley you hear as several hunting dogs march down
Yeah! Santiago?
and start charging at the guards.
The boys!
The good boys!
I won't stink them this time.
Yeah. While the guards are engaging the dogs, they cannot take reactions.
Wow. Wow.
So much freaking chaos. Dude, the freaking news in this city tomorrow is gonna be like, and in other news, what the
Yeah.
What the fuck?
Santiago himself just struts down the street with the baddest bitch in the room walk, tosses his hair, and is like, "You guys were starting a party without me? Rude."
Family reunion!
Family reunion! Kristoff looks over at Santiago. Oh, son of a bitch. Gonna roll for Santiago and then have Kristoff take his actual turn. Da-da-da-da-da.
Oh, wow.
Oh.
Noticing a lot of 13.
A lot of 13s.
Yeah.
In the interest of having players do something soon, I'll have him go after Minerva.
Okay.
Alright. And then Kristoff's actual turn, he's going to...
This is turning into actual Fire Emblem. What the
turning
fuck?
into actual Fire Emblem. He's going to cast a mirror image on himself. As
This guy.
multiple illusory Kristoffs appear, making it hard to track where the real vampire has gone.
Just sniff out the smell of asshole. We'll find him eventually.
I'm gonna flip a coin to see who Joanna targets. You hear faint cursing from atop the rooftop as a crossbow bolt heads for Paratha.
Yay.
That will hit Paratha's armor class easily, and she needs to make a con save to not fall unconscious.
Ew. This is illegal.
This is super illegal! Paratha is going to see where that's coming from, growl. You hear a faint shit from the rooftop, and Joanna is going to dash away.
I think his mate told me. Yes, he did.
Paratha's gonna use a legendary action to leap onto the rooftop.
Oh.
Oh, for fuck's
Oh no.
Well,
Yeah.
get out of the way at least.
Yeah, she has no idea who Joanna is. She's not gonna treat Joanna as an ally.
Wait, brother, come back!
Minerva!
Oh,
I don't know what to do because this guy's still here. Fuck my
Alright.
life.
Alright, that guy. I forgot to roll for him. Let's just say
Bob?
he went off to engage Smiley Bob and try and stop that.
Thank you.
That's so
Oh,
nice
but
to
Lean
you.
is still in danger.
Yeah.
What guy? What guy left?
Just
Alright.
Oh, okay.
Well, I'm
Well,
gonna. In my vain attempts to aim this at Kristoff, even though somebody's gonna duck, I'll use Chill Touch again.
Incorrect! While the guards are engaging the Mastiffs, they cannot take reactions.
Well, feel the chill. Oh, fuck.
oh, that was good. That was good.
Ooh, your one-liner allows you to reach out and smack Kristoff in the back. Necrotic energy covers the wound, and I believe Chill Touch prevents any regeneration for that turn?
Yep.
Excellent.
Yeah. And he also has disadvantage on attack rolls against me until the end of my next turn.
Alright.
Bean yells over, hit him in the butt!
So he does resist necrotic damage, but stopping
Yeah.
regeneration is way more important.
Fucking. I'm a
Hell
queen.
yeah.
Alright.
You are.
Santiago
Yes.
has already released the hounds. So,
Release the hounds.
ooh, I never got the chance to use this ability because there was never a Santiago boss fight.
Tim.
He's
We don't
gonna...
need friends.
So, vampires technically have blood, yes?
Yes?
They have fluid.
I'm asking because otherwise Blood Feast would not do shit against Kristoff.
No, they should. They just don't have a heartbeat.
Alright.
It isn't moving.
Is that how that works?
Because they wouldn't lose their blood. Well, they'd have blood from drinking blood.
He did drink blood from Minerva, so it counts.
Ah!
Hey!
Santiago's eyes roll back in his head, his mouth opens wide, and he inhales sharply. The guards clutch at their hearts as blood starts drawing from their mouths. So does Kristoff, but it's going to hurt him less. He's used this ability enough around the dogs so that they are not affected. But,
Ooh. What?
rolling for the guards. Fail! 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 Fail!
Definite fail.
Kristoff! Succeed.
Yeah.
So quarter damage for Kristoff. And...
I don't think it does anything to him. It's necrotic, so...
No, he
No.
resists necrotic damage, so he only takes 10 damage. But the guards just collapse, withered.
Beautiful.
Dude, he sucked him up like a Capri Sun. Again.
Again.
The last time Kristoff did it.
You guys ever see Spaceballs before?
No.
Alright.
Suck. Suck. Suck.
Suck! Suck!
Oh no! Oh my god!
Mastiffs aren't gonna let him pass!
Borf!
Borf! Good dogs! Smiley Bob, there is a man in his way who needs to die.
We all cheered Smiley Bob.
BAM! That is not the veteran's total health, but it did knock him down to half of what his health was at. I'll have him roll System Shock anyway. Yeah, critical fail definitely justifies getting his skull caved in by the fist of a giant zombie.
There he
Yay!
goes.
BAM! As Smiley Bob looks over, hears the barking, and is gonna stomp over every one of the corpses. Boom! Boom! Excuse me? Squeezes around Valthiv. Boom!
Step on me!
So nice.
Oh my god, that would be so cute if Smiley Bob just was actually like...
Excuse me? Kristoff is not looking super confident right now. But none of his legendary actions would help unless he wanted to start grappling a dog.
You!
Coward.
Actually, he doesn't have to grapple a dog, he can just smack.
Rude.
Oh wow.
BAM! He just smacks the dog so hard it crackles with necrotic energy and dies.
Yeah, for anyone that felt sympathetic for Kristoff, there you go.
Yeah. Santiago loudly screams, "Bitch!" at him.
Bitch.
Lean.
Oh, I'm free now! Yay!
Yeah, you can go.
Go.
Go!
Rock.
Let's see. Is there anything I could do range to hit him? I don't think
Well,
so.
if you
No,
have any
there isn't.
AoE spells, don't use them.
I need to get a bow at some point.
Yeah.
You have Vicious
I should
Mockery.
probably get one of these.
You know, in Cursed Throne, Lean has a violin bow.
Yeah.
Swear at him.
Yeah, I'll swear at him.
Swear
Yeah, I'll use vicious mockery at Kristoff to really just get the deep ones. Hey, Kristoff, your ass is so flat that it has so little substance that no one in fucking... You can't even sit.
Your insults to Kristoff's ass cut deep.
Really cut deep.
I believe he's got disadvantage on attack rolls against anyone but you. So disadvantage, dog smacking.
Nice.
I don't think their AC is that high though. It's high enough. It's high enough that disadvantage saved it.
Wow.
How the hell did the first attack hit then?
Because it was 19.
With right, didn't have disadvantage. Whatever.
It did not. Disadvantage against Minerva is different than disadvantage against everyone.
Whoa. Okay.
Clail.
Let's do this again. 5, 10, 15. Is that enough range? I think it is. I need to get one more space post to get the full effect, right? So,
I believe short bow's
like
regular range is 30, yes.
Yeah, okay.
Longbow though you can hit from freaking basically anywhere.
Oh, I have longbow. I ignore that then.
Yeah, longbow's way further away.
Let's do this again.
I just called long.
I hope I get a nat 10, because if I do, I really want to do this
Like
thing.
you jinxed yourself.
Oh well. Oh well.
Oh.
Oh.
Sneak attack, Hunter's Mark.
Alright, so half of that is 9 damage rounded down, but he can't regenerate. So he's getting closer to being bloodied again.
And how big is Smiley Bob again?
Large.
In an effort to save time having to move a whole 10 feet, I'm gonna attempt to use Smiley Bob as cover for the time being.
I thought you were gonna say you were gonna climb up.
You need to be airborne on Smiley Bob!
Would he let me?
No.
Yeah, I didn't think
You can try, but he will not let you.
I didn't think so. Okay, still
Alright.
slowly getting worse.
Oh no.
Ah!
Oh no!
Kristoff sees you.
How?
It turns out the giant zombie with a bunch of holes in his flesh is not the most effective cover.
And unfortunately, Mask of the Wild doesn't let me use him as phenomena because he is not, in fact, natural.
Nope.
What a surprise.
What a surprise. Valthiv.
It's not.
Excuse me, Smiley Bob. Just gonna
Scooch.
go over here. Just gonna scooch over here. And I'm gonna do some pew pew with the sacred flames.
So he's not vulnerable to radiant damage, but it also stops his regeneration. So this
Yay!
will help.
It's already stopped.
It's already stopped, just in case Chill Touch misses next turn.
Stop it more!
Oh, that's fair, yeah. Aha!
Oh, that's a miss, and you shoot out a beam of radiant energy. Bam! It bursts against Kristoff's chest, and once more he's starting to look bloodied.
Hell yeah.
We did it.
You hear bam, 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 bam of Paratha from the rooftops chasing after Joanna.
Oh yeah, probably couldn't.
I hope Joanna can get an arrow in there.
Yeah.
For the sake of not having a bunch of guards, the Mastiffs are taking care of them and preventing any more from coming in for right now. Which means it's just Kristoff's turn. And... He's gonna... Let's see, Sleep is a cone spell, so in order for it to work, he'd have to Oh wait, no, it's not! Within 20 feet of a point you choose within range.
No! You can't just do that!
Yeah.
He can absolutely do that.
The unfortunate thing is that he can!
Alright, so
What the fuck?
the dogs have 5 hit points, so he chants some arcane words and waves his hand, and the dogs all go, "Ooh," and lay down and start snoozing.
Oh, they're his turn. Okay. I mean, that's not great either, but...
Not his good. Where the hell is the sleep icon? Fuck it, they're upside down. No, don't move, you're asleep! Bad dog!
I got it. I got it. There you go.
Bitch, I am wide awake.
There you go.
Oh wait, I should have been rolling for mirror image on attacks against Kristoff.
Oops. It's too late.
It's too late, I'll do it this next turn! Boop. Alright. You hear a chunk from inside a building as Joanna's gonna try once again to knock out Paratha.
Holes.
That's a hit. And that's just barely a miss. Paratha is down.
Ooh.
Ugh.
We can breathe.
We can breathe. Alright. You don't know where Joanna is, but you hear some footsteps getting closer.
Okay. Not promising, but okay.
Weird flex, but okay.
Alright. Weird flex, but okay. Okay, now here's the thing. He's got mirror image on him, but doesn't Sacred Flame give me advantage or something? Is that gonna neutralize
No, that's
it?
Guiding Bolt.
Oh. I don't know, there's too many of them. Well, you know
Freaking
what?
non-pally.
I'm gonna just step over this corpse and I'm gonna try. Give me those Eldritch Blasts.
Alright.
Yeah.
So each time a creature targets you with an attack, so it does not need to be an attack that hits. So.
Okay.
Alright. Your Eldritch Blast passes through one of his mirror images. You try again. It passes through another mirror image.
So they're gone now.
He's got 1 left. Mirror
Okay.
image makes 3.
Well, that's something.
Alright. Santiago sees Kristoff trying to run and is gonna grab him. And that will hit. Kristoff is grappled before he can get much further.
It's a father-son moment.
Yeah. And,
Wait, is Santiago Kristoff's son?
Santiago is Kristoff's son.
I wasn't there for that,
No.
Lolo.
Not true. That's impossible!
Such your feelings, bitch! So I don't have any official set of rules for this, but I think it would be fair to say that Santiago can drop to the ground in order to pin Kristoff. Bam!
Nice.
Bam! Pile driver!
We count
Fuck
him.
you,
We
Dad!
count him.
Santiago yells as he just suplexes Kristoff into the ground.
Hit him with a chair!
The chair! Give him the chair!
Smiley Bob is gonna go boom, 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 boom.
Step on the dogs!
He is stepping on the dogs, unfortunately.
No! Santi, or not Santi, Smiley Bob, no!
And Smiley Bob.
Wait, if he's that big, wouldn't the dogs be fast enough to, like, avoid...
They're asleep!
They're sleepy boys!
Right. Fuck.
Smiley Bob's fists have a range of 10. He can still go try and punch Kristoff. That will hit, but does it hit a mirror image? Come on, come on. Mirror image. If you have only 1 left, you need to roll 11 or higher. And that was 12. Mirror images are gone now, though.
Yay!
Smiley Bob looks very confused, but then sees there's only 1 Kristoff. and goes to punch.
Punch.
Oh shit.
BAM! This Smiley Bob's fists are not magical, so it's only 9 damage, unfortunately. But it's still a giant, meaty fist in Kristoff's face. Kristoff is going... he can't use that move action to try and break the grapple, even if it's a legendary action. So, Lean, it's your turn.
I'm still useless right now. Damn, I really need to get a bow. I come over.
I mean, depending on where you cast it, you could cast it somewhere over here.
You cast what?
An area of effect spell.
I could, but that's so risky.
Be on the edge!
Make it so that Kristoff's on the edge of the area of effect.
Okay, well, since he's being grappled, I guess I can do that. I have another spell slot, so I can cast another fireball. So let's do that. That really hurt him last time.
Alright.
Just, I place it so that he's on the edge, like
Burn
over
it.
here somewhere.
Do grapple have disadvantage?
I think it's just it reduces their speed to 0. I would like to thank D&D 5e for not being as hellish grapple rules as any other game.
Thank you, D&D 5e.
Thanks.
So it didn't actually give me the information. I need the information.
So, no, it doesn't give him any disadvantage to saving throws, but basically, fireball, 20-foot radius sphere, it explodes, sets his house more on fire, and you hear some screaming guards and dogs in the distance, but he gets to make a dex saving throw, and... Ooh. He does not resist fire damage.
Failed.
Yep. So that's 14 total fire damage to him.
Also, that roll was the worst. I got 5 1s.
Yeah! Ow! What the fuck?
Yeah, I'm like, wait, did you see that roll?
Oh my
Hang
God.
on.
Yeah.
Wow!
It was supposed to be 8d6.
Oh! The dice gods, why? Kaleo, it's your turn.
Once. This'll take a second. Zip! Told you it would take a second. Now then, where were we? Ah, yes, another arrow. Let's see. If I'm lucky, and by lucky I mean a natural 20, this one will go for his heart.
Stake him!
Ah!
Technically, since he's prone, you have disadvantage on range attacks, though.
Yeah.
Oh, I have disadvantage?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Roll again.
Why didn't you just... I guess that makes sense.
I mean, you still hit! His AC is 16! Yeah.
Alright, Santiago's next to him, so I still trigger sneak attack. Let's do this! Yeah!
Okay, 11 total damage. He's looking real bad, but will likely heal.
I have a bonus.
You do have a bonus action?
Do I want to do this? Oh, it's the next time I hit someone. Okay.
Yep.
Fuck it, it's for fun. And he's restrained right now, so... For the sake of the memes, lol, I yell to him, praise the sun!
Alright. I'll double check.
Wait, I take it back. I forgot that Huntress Mark would be removed. Never mind.
Huntress Mark would be removed.
Praise the sun! No, never mind.
I revert that.
Take it back, the sun can die!
Kill the sun!
Alright.
Kill the lights!
Valthiv!
I see what's going on. I see it. I'm gonna see move. 5, 10, 15, 20, 25. In my brain, I should be able to move here.
Yep.
What was that scream?
I opened up a window that I didn't want to.
Oh no!
and I want to throw this at him.
You'll have disadvantage, so...
Fine. It's the same! It doesn't matter!
It does not matter!
Wait, that's radiant damage. Holy shit, that's great.
Yep. Yeah, roll for damage.
Wow.
BAM! You shoot a bolt of radiant energy at Santiago. Not Santiago, at Kristoff. Oh my god. I will get through.
I was gonna say!
Fuck you in particular, Santiago, you're a creepy asshole! Wait, what? Priorities. You shoot it at the actual person you're all fighting. It seems to really hurt. He is looking particularly bad and he is glowing, so the next attack will have advantage. The next attack is not from Paratha.
Which is unfortunate.
Kristoff really can't do anything right now that would not reveal him as a vampire. So instead he's just gonna try and break out of the grapple. He does not. And then 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. There's Joanna. 6. Can she make it? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. She can make it if she dashes. Throwing crossbow to the side and pulling out a rapier. Joanna, with death in her eyes, goes to stab. Wait, 1 second. She's not immune to poison damage. She does go to stab.
She has advantage.
Sliding past everyone. She goes to stab. She has sneak attack damage too, so this isn't magical. 11 piercing damage. Does Kristoff make the save? So it's con save. He does not!
Fuck you, Dad!
Joanna pulls back the blade. Back to hell where you belong. And runs it right through Kristoff's heart. He gasps and bursts into a cloud of mist.
We need to stop the mist!
Kristoff uses a legendary action to move away as the cloud of mist.
Where's he going?
Hey, come. This guy's a cheater.
What's the point? Where is he going?
I'll go ahead and have Kristoff's. Technically, he would be out of the map, but he is flying.
Wait, how fast is he going? I use my wind fan!
You would have to do it on your turn, unfortunately. So he would be up about 20 feet in the air because he's going diagonally towards the roofs of the buildings up above.
The roofs?
Mm-hmm.
Well, I do have good news. Since he technically did not reach 0 hit points, I'm not casting this, I'm just using this to show what the spell does. Hunter's Mark is still intact.
Incorrect!
So we can still
Incorrect!
Nope. He did drop to 0.
I thought he just reached System Shock.
Nope.
No?
So Santiago has the same ability. I don't have Kristoff's open, but he drops to 0 hit points. Hunter's Mark is gone.
Oh, son of a... Well?
Wait, isn't it sunny?
No! The sun never shines on Whitevein! It's always covered in cloud
Oh,
bits!
yeah, you're right.
When another creature projects before the spell ends, you can use bonus action on your subsequent turns. It's not gone! I can still mark someone else! I don't know who! But
Alright.
I can!
Either way, Minerva, I don't really think you can damage a cloud of mist, so...
Okay. Well,
I can't, I got this wind fan, let me at him, let me at
I'm
him!
guessing we're just running after him then.
Yeah. Alright. You run after him, but he's gonna use the rest of his legendary actions to get well out of range. Unfortunately.
Fuck that! I'm dashing after him! Get back here!
You run after the cloud of mist as it continues to fly away. Santiago gets up, and as you run through the streets of Whitevein, you see all sorts of people, guards and citizens alike, looking on in shock and confusion as to what the hell just happened and what the hell they're going to do with their lives now. And on that note, we're going on break!
I told you about this.
Alright. We will see you in 10 to 15 minutes as we all go get water and go to the bathroom and whatnot. See y'all later.
Woo!
Bye!
Bye, guys.
Bye.
Hello and welcome back to Rolling with Remix, where we prove it's easy to take down a vampire if you have a million allies helping you.
What?
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 So, when last we left off, Santiago pinned down Kristoff, and Joanna stabbed the hell out of him. She had an additional attack in case the first one didn't work, by the way.
Good.
Extra attack. Which caused Kristoff to burst into a cloud of mist and start flying away. Meanwhile, yeah, he is flown upwards, so you'd have to get on the roofs to go look for him.
Oh no, that sounds terrible. Whatever will we do?
In the...
If only we had somebody in the party with a climbing speed.
If only.
Anyways.
All of that being said, there was a bit of a crowd gathered around of guards and civilians alike who were just looking at the scene. The nice innkeeper just stabbed the mayor, who turned out to burst into a cloud of mist, and also there's a giant zombie behind her, and also the vampire we know for sure is a vampire came down to help. And the people who came to town recently looking for a cult, if they even know about that part, helped. Shit's fucked. A lot of them start whispering, several just back away slowly. Few run screaming. Smiley Bob takes the opportunity to walk away the quickest way possible, which is into the crowd, and that's not helping anything.
So, you mentioned something about the rooftops?
I did, in fact, mention something about the rooftops.
Cool. Natural explorer roving. I gain a walking speed by 5 and I gain a climbing speed equal to my walking speed. I have 50 walking speed.
You won't in a little bit, but you're still fast enough that within 12 seconds or so you can climb around the various overhangs and get to the rooftops. Make a perception check.
You got
Oh my god.
perception.
Oh, thank God.
Ha! I am the god of hellfire!
Oh my god! Yeah! You can see among a fog bank a floating cloud of mist! Holy shit, Kalale! Holy shit, Kalale!
I am the god of wood elves. Now! What do I do next?
Tell us!
Where he going?
What?
Oh my god.
Where he going, boy?
I found the fog monster! He's up here!
Cool, how are we gonna get up there?
What?
Exactly!
You have 32 perception! How are you still saying what?
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 He's up here! Take this rope! I drop down the rope from my kit. Hopefully they can find that. I don't fucking...
How long is the rope?
Let me
60 feet, isn't it?
see. I believe it's either 50 or 60 feet, one of those.
Either way, 50 feet will technically be enough to drop down from the edge of the roof and leave enough for people to climb up.
Guess we're climbing.
By the time they all do, though, the cloud has gotten further and further away, and by the time anyone who's not Kalale comes up, you can't see a damn thing. Kalale, it's just at the edge of your vision now.
Can I send Daisy to keep track of
You can indeed, but since Daisy cannot speak common, you'll just hear a bunch of random "Gah!" from various directions.
Royal, tell Daisy what to do!
I am so glad I still have selective communication. I have 2 more spell slots, holy shit. Yes, I can do this! And I can burn the other one on. I've gotta go fast once the other one runs out. Fuck it! Why did I use that twice? You get the idea.
Yeah.
You get the idea. Alright, you now have the ability to speak with Daisy the Raven.
What was I supposed to do again? This is me talking, by the way. I don't
Oh
remember.
my god!
You want Daisy to keep track
I'm
of the
sorry,
mist.
I'm going through a rush of adrenaline right now.
We need Daisy to help keep track of where the mist goes.
You have good eyesight, right? Can you see where that mist went?
I think ravens have some kind of perception check. I know there is a swarm. Oh yeah. Ravens have a stat block, and their perception is +3. So, they do indeed. Does Daisy see the cloud? No. She's like, yeah, I can check the cloud! She flies up in the wrong direction.
Can Daisy give me advantage?
No!
Fuck.
You could just point her in the right direction.
Yeah.
That's true. I point her in the direction that I last saw the fog.
Daisy turns around and flies that direction, veering off right a little bit.
Oh no. Oh no.
It's an idea.
I'm just gonna chase after him. I still have some time left before the spell wears off.
Oh shit, yeah, zoom!
Zoom!
You sprint after him, having taken the time to talk to Daisy and lower the rope, though. Make another perception check.
Okay. Watch as I get a natural 1 on this one.
Well, don't jinx yourself.
Okay.
Okay.
Good.
He's got advantage because he's a cloud in a city of fog. He will not need it. You're not entirely sure where Kristoff as a cloud of mist could have gone.
Oh boy.
Santiago, by the way, has spider climb as an ability, so he did not need the rope. He just walks up to you and is like, well, you know, now that they know he's a vampire, even if he did get away and try to come back, there'd be a lot of running and screaming. I should know. My early days were also awkward.
Your early days?
Yeah, you're right. Wait, what?
I mean...
Well,
Sorry, go ahead.
it doesn't really matter right now. I guess it's kind of over for... Well, his political career is kind of over, but what is he gonna do now?
Sure.
We gotta find him and find out, I guess. But it'll be fun.
He's a vampire. He could just... Well, he'd have no power to take revenge.
Joanna catches up. She nods to everyone. I let my guys know what's going on. We have a lot more eyes and ears than you, so wherever he's resting, it's only going to be a matter of time before we find it.
Oh, good.
Well, that's okay then. Oh, what's the brother?
You mean the horrifying werewolf lady with a sword bigger than me? I left her in the building. I think she fell down the stairs.
Oh.
She's probably fine.
She's tough.
I mean, if she's a friend of yours, you might want to get her before someone with a silver weapon finds her, though.
Yeah, I was gonna say we should
gosh,
get her.
you're right.
Zoom! Go get her!
You neum back to the battle site over the guard and dog corpses and enter the building where Paratha is indeed at the foot of the stairs, splayed out, entirely unconscious.
Prestidigitation.
You snap your fingers, and make some smelling salts. Paratha snaps away. Where's the dude?
Gone.
Oh, damn.
He poofed away. Now we gotta find him.
Oh, well, that
Bastard
sucks.
he is. Yeah.
Good news is, we have a few allies who can actually look out for enemies. Thanks. That's good, I suppose.
I mean, yeah, that definitely helps. I'd offer to get some of my crew in here, but by the time they get here, hour's probably over and he'd be long gone. Because, like, if he did indeed, like, poof away, then guards are gonna be panicking and not thinking too much about getting the rest of the pack in the city, am I right?
Yes! Yes!
I guess. I don't know. I guess we could do a little bit of anarchy.
Can we?
Yeah. Oh, hell yeah, says Paratha, and she immediately starts running off towards the gates of Whitevein.
Yes! It's okay, you don't have to do that, but it'll be fun.
Alright. Santiago does not have any bonus to investigation, but I'm gonna have him roll it anyway to sort through Kristoff's stuff while it's still on fire.
Okay.
He doesn't find anything particularly useful, and walks out, douses some flames that are on his chest. Well, son of a bitch, I thought he'd have something a little more valuable than a pile of ashes and key to the city that doesn't unlock shit. But seeing as I have it, Santiago leans back, guess I run this town now.
Are you sure?
I mean, yeah, I'm pretty sure anyone who has, like, what they think is a legitimate claim can complain to the complaints department. The complaints department is me, and I'll eat their throats.
Sounds about right.
Okay, I'm kind of the fugitive right now. Can you clear my name so I can take this helmet off?
This what?
My helmet off.
Santiago was not around and still thinks you are just a regular kid. Look. Is your hat of disguise actually looking like a helmet right now?
No, because it's in disguise.
You're not wearing a helmet, says Santiago.
She takes it off.
Santiago's eyes widen. He grabs you by the neck, Minerva, lifts you into the air. Where's my fucking book?
I guess.
Wow, Minerva, did you forget about that?
No, I guess it's burning.
Oh.
Santiago turns and throws you into the flaming house.
Noom? Fucking Noom?
No.
I didn't think you'd be that pissed.
Santiago then walks away, cursing in abyssal, turns into a bat and flies off.
Oops. Sorry.
I mean, just like to the building where Minerva is. Now look at what you've done.
I don't know, is there a possibility the book survived?
Let's save the book!
Make an investigation check with disadvantage. Your building's on fire.
Bitch, I will brave the flames. Oh, no! That was a crit!
I am intrigued to help out Minerva with this, so I will negate that disadvantage.
I'll help because I want dick.
Okay.
So it's cool?
I'll say it's cool. Everyone who walks into the burning building to look takes 18 fire damage from smoke inhalation.
That's fine.
I guess that's fair.
Yeah. But you run out And because you got a crit, even though it was an obscene amount of time that the building was on fire, you have Santiago's Book of Blood Rituals in hands. A couple of the pages are burned beyond recognition, though.
Okay, so we should get this back.
Yeah. Yeah, we should.
Wait,
Actually.
didn't we have mending?
Mending?
No.
I thought I did.
One of you should learn mending.
Maybe you should learn mending.
I don't get access to cantrips, Mom!
Right, let's go return the book!
Alright. You head upwards towards the fort that serves as Santiago's base of operations. As you pass through the streets of Whitevein, you see a lot of people running on shops, swarming them, basically grabbing and running away with anything they can, up to and including the general store. You see a couple people outside the general store with crossbow bolts in their head, but there are way more actually just breaking shit inside.
Oh my god, it's just left behind!
Yes! Take everything and leave this awful fucking place.
Yeah.
Is this supposed to happen?
I don't know what else you thought was gonna happen.
You just destroyed the town.
Yeah. Also, for the sake of keeping track of Joanna, she is with the rest of the thieves looking for Kristoff.
That's cool.
Yeah.
Let's go.
Expose him for being the naive boy that he is. I guess I thought we'd just expose him to be a vampire and everything would be fine.
Yeah, except we didn't just expose him. There's a lot that just happened.
This is why people shouldn't stay in the same place.
Yeah, I agree with that.
Once the dwarves left, I would have just been like, I'm out. Goodbye.
Shouldn't stay in the same place. Khalil takes 1d8 urchin damage.
Ow! Khalil! Ow!
Ow.
Okay, continue to give the book back.
Alright, you head up to the gates of Daunton Keep. I won't bring up the Daunton Keep map because I don't think you guys will be staying for long anyway.
No.
Knock, knock, knock. That was me knocking.
That was the sound of knocking on the door. You hear the sound of a bunch of angry barks from inside.
It's just us again, Santiago. We have your book.
We found it.
Alright. A few minutes later, the doors slowly slide open. There are a bunch of dogs tied to posts near the door who try to leap out of the entryway, snap and bark at you. And there is a large skeletal humanoid made of the bones of several other skeletons standing there, extending a hand towards you.
Okay, he's being emo right now. Okay, give it the book.
The skeleton takes the book, walks away. The door closes.
What happened? So I guess we're not getting his help now.
Maybe you should have thought that before you left the
Well,
book
right.
in the fire.
He gave us red rot.
Yeah, but you know,
I
that
have
was
every reason to give it to Kristoff.
And you did kind of kill one of his dogs.
True.
Yeah. But what's done is done.
I'm done with vampires. Can we just go save Maxwell? No, obviously not
I'm
right
not done
now,
with
but-
vampires yet. We can't save Maxwell.
Well, I'm done with vampires.
No, I mean, we still have to chase after the other.
Yeah.
Well, do
But-
that then. I want to go to bed.
What time is it?
So, the walk up to Daunton Keep took most of the afternoon, so it's late afternoon, early evening.
Yeah, I'm fucking tired, man.
We had a day.
Alright. You head back to the Lively Moon Tavern. There are a couple more armed thieves hanging around outside than the last several visits you've been here. But they let you pass without much fuss. You step inside. I'm going to roll Joanna's investigation or the thieves' investigation, depending on what's higher, to see if they found Krista.
Come on,
Please.
lads.
They're the same.
Come on, lads.
They're the same. Joanna had help.
Lads!
And
Dude.
did they find where Kristoff hid his... You know? Considering there's a limited number of places where a vampire would hide his coffin according to the rules I have, you walk inside, hanging over the mantelpiece is Kristoff's silver cane.
My lord.
Oh?
Jesus Christ.
Wait a minute.
Well, that answers that.
You,
No.
Just,
This is,
Yeah.
I sure am tired.
do you get dinner first, or do you just go straight to bed?
No, I'm sitting down at a
Dude.
table. I'm gonna strike
I
up
need-
some conversation.
I need a drink.
Yeah, as you all sit down, Joanna walks over. I think we've all learned around on the house. And she just
Minerva-
hands out a bunch of mugs of ale and a glass of milk for Minerva.
Minerva's
Oh,
favorite
yeah.
snack at the table.
Oh, you're so kind.
Thank you.
I just chug it back.
So, what happens now?
Well, now, we endure probably one of the worst transitional periods this town's ever seen. I would have confidence in the Guildmaster's ability to try and get things in order, but with both Santiago and the werewolves, I don't think it's gonna end very well.
Mm-hmm.
I think y'all just need to rally together and just find a new place to live.
Yeah.
Yeah, there's the problem. Actually getting out of town without getting eviscerated by a bunch of wolves with giant swords.
I don't know. They're with us, but we're still staying here for a while, so...
Fair enough. You do still need to pay for your room, though I have a business to run.
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
That's fine.
How much do we owe you again? I'm stupid.
Well, it's 3 gold a night. The rooms could fit 2 of you comfortably. 10 gold a night if you want the premium rooms. You should probably take the premium rooms. We put locks on the windows of those so no rioters can get through.
You know what?
I guess that's fair.
That works.
So 494.
That's me out of the character saying that again. Because,
I did not hear you.
But,
Yeah, you're super quiet.
don't worry about it then.
I'm gonna worry about it.
I will pay and chug the milk.
Yeah.
Thank you for your hospitality.
Thank you for your service. Joanna laughs. You know, it's not often I'm the one saying that. Feels good.
Yeah, it's not often we're thanked either.
Yeah, I don't remember the last time I was thanked for anything.
Well, I mean, considering your whole job as adventurers is to go out and help people, that really sucks.
Yeah, we usually just end up getting in more trouble. Somehow.
No argument here.
We have another day tomorrow, don't we?
Yeah, isn't the show tomorrow?
Show is tomorrow, yes.
assuming that the show doesn't fall to pieces.
Ooh.
Yeah, is the show still on?
I haven't heard news otherwise. I don't usually go to the theater, though.
Oh, well, it'll at least make it more interesting.
Yeah. Who knows
Interesting is one way to put it.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
I don't know what to do now.
You have not brought up that the Harvester Mage has Maxwell, if that is a thing you want to bring to Joanna's attention.
Oh, yeah, that, someone else can bring it up.
I mean, although, Joanna, if you're still willing to help us out with a task, the Harvester Mage kind of has one of our friends, and we need him back.
She takes in a deep breath. Maxwell? Son of a bitch. She sighs.
Actually, I don't think we have any kind of relation to
Paratha is a female wolf, that is the joke.
I'm done.
Yeah. Either way, she takes a deep sigh, takes a swig of ale. I did manage to get in and get out once. Theoretically, should be able to get in, get him, and get out.
Wait, why did you go in?
Voice modulator so no one could figure out it was me in, the costume.
Oh yeah. Well, if you could help us, that would be great.
Yeah. It'd be much appreciated.
You know what? I think that's fair. Maxwell always seemed like a good guy. Wouldn't be nice to leave him with a psychopath.
Yeah, that's definitely a word I would describe Mr. Jess.
Did you have an idea of when you were gonna do it? Because I can be ready tomorrow.
What time was the show? Yeah, what time was the show, though?
Show was at night.
So,
at night?
Yeah.
Daytime.
Daytime is the thing.
Oh.
I mean, it's up to you.
I'm sure we have time, right?
Do we want to try one more time with Santiago, or do we think he's a lost cause?
Well, if he's trying to take control of the town, he'll probably be too busy for it.
I don't know. Send Lean. Lean wants to talk to him.
It never works. He doesn't want me.
I don't know, maybe this time it will.
Yeah. And you can also go look for Paratha to get her help back, by the way.
Yeah, I thought that was the for God's sake. Right, tomorrow we will find Paratha.
Okay. So plan is stay the night in the premium room, go get Paratha, and then have fun storming the castle.
Fuck yeah.
Ah.
So let's do it.
Alright.
Huge.
You head upstairs as Joanna...
Before I go.
Yes.
As everyone kind of leaves, I just turn to Joanna and just go,
So, is his body gone?
Turned into ashes and dust, so the reports say.
Oh. What a shame.
and she just walks off.
Alright. And you head upstairs. I'm just gonna roll for something real quick.
Oh.
The night passes the night passes pretty calmly, and you sleep pretty soundly considering the day you just had. You wake up to some shouting from outside and look out the windows to see a bunch of people running through the streets, looting every single building in the slums they can, some of which are on fire.
I feel like Kristoff is just shaking his head in the grave.
I can hear just from the ground. It's just...
Right, back downstairs.
Alright. Downstairs, the staff of the Lively Moon Tavern has fortified the place. Windows are boarded up, guards are poised at the flank of the door, ready to shoot or stab whoever tries to break through.
That was fucking fast.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You can also occasionally hear some howls from outside.
Oh good, that means they're close.
You step outside, Joanna peeks out from the kitchen, waves at you, and calls, "It's not going well!"
Yeah, we can tell.
Doesn't look like it.
She heads out of the kitchen, walks over to you. "We should probably go over the rooftops. Going through the streets, someone might try to stab you. Not gonna be fun."
Just stabbing for fun? I mean, I guess that's what they're doing, but like, whatever. Yeah, okay. Man, this place is crazy right now.
Yeah!
Yep.
Didn't think it was gonna be this bad. And she leads you upstairs, pulls aside a secret panel to reveal a ladder that leads to a hatch overlooking the slums. The damage is a lot worse from here than it was from the rooftops. The gates to the slums are collapsing or on fire. There are wolves leaping into and out of windows and doors, throwing people into the streets, biting them, tearing chunks out of their flesh. People are just stealing shit, trying in vain to stab the werewolves, or just running into the woods and mountain road outside for dear life.
I think it's safe to say we fucked up.
Just a bit.
Well, they should have moved.
Exactly.
Not everyone can afford to, says Joanna, catching up with the rest of you.
I'm a child. I've been running around for about 5 months.
Well, good for you, says Joanna, starting to get a little exasperated.
We're finding Protha.
Protha! Where are you?
Make a performance check to yell loud enough to get her attention.
Protha! Oh wait, I'm still on disadvantage.
Oh yes, I'm sorry.
Either way.
Either way.
I will just do it because I can.
Okay.
I miss Daisy. Daisy's never coming back to me, is she?
But Daisy's still here.
No, Daisy flew off after the fog cloud and just continued in that direction.
I'm so glad I'm preparing new spells today.
Alright. Minerva, you, of all people, somehow managed to get Paratha's attention over the screaming and burning in the streets. Paratha leaps onto the side of a building, digs her claws in, leaps from that onto the roof, lands next to you in that superhero 3-point landing. Then gets up, cracks her neck. She's covered in blood that's not hers, and grins widely. You're missing the party!
Looks fun. We need to go.
Hey, do you want to take this party to somewhere really neat?
Yeah?
Yeah, like where?
So there's a tower, okay? And there's this bitch that lives in there, and we wanna get our asses in there.
You can see the gears turning in Paratha's head, and she's like, "Oh fuck yeah, you did mention that." Oh god, I completely forgot. I just got caught up in other things. She says, gesturing to the streets that are on fire.
Yeah, that's fine. That's fine.
I know, yeah, it's distracting.
But yeah, no, this is gonna be. It's definitely gonna be fun.
Oh yeah, hell yeah, let's go then. And
hell yeah.
And you go across the rooftops towards the Arcane District where the tower is. I'll say make a group athletics check to get there in a relatively quick amount of time. With enough ropes and ladders and whatnot, you can carry each other over, but this will affect how quick you get there.
Hmm.
Okay. Would it also help that, again, I have the roving feature?
Yeah, Kaleo, you're doing great. Everyone else is not used to moving across rooftops as a primary method because that's what streets are for. So,
yeah,
it's still a lot safer and faster than going into the streets, but it takes you around 75% of the time it would normally, when it could have taken less. Either way, you head past the walls, keeping in the Arcane District. The guards there are too busy fighting off wolves that are trying to scale it, so you manage to slip around and head up to the Harvester Mage's Tower, with no windows and no doors in it.
Heck, we find the door, wherever the fuck it is.
You remember where... Yeah, you remember where the hidden door was, so you press in that brick. It opens into the dusty interior, where there's still that inscription in the Infernal. You read it, and then all light sources around you immediately go dark. The fire from outside disappears, and your eyes adjust to shadow and darkness as you find yourself once more in the Shadowfell, with a set of spiral stairs leading up or leading down.
It was up we went last time, wasn't it?
Yes.
We shall go.
Alright. A Shadowfell duck follows you up. And I get a marching order because these are very narrow corridors.
I'm ready to throw down so I can be towards the front.
Okay.
I'll go second then.
I'll go third, I suppose, because I'd rather not have our bar going anywhere close to the danger.
Okay, I'll be last.
Alright.
Except our bard is a tank.
Paratha and Joanna
I am
will
kind of tanky.
join you behind.
If you'd like them.
Alright. I'm sending the viewers in first to make sure the lighting works fine. Looks like it does, so...
Oh, wait. Never mind. Oh, did you, change Khalil's, dark vision so that it's 140?
Let me check.
Or 90, rather.
Both the advanced version and the beginner version should have 90 feet now.
Neat. Where are we going, lads?
Around? Let's see.
Oh, and the traps as well. Remember the traps.
Yeah, I'll give you a chance to technically stop at the spiral staircase before you head into the corridor and check.
How do we check?
Perception or investigation. Okay, Minerva, you spot a rune in the door frame that leads out towards the corridors.
Okay. I forgot how we dealt with these.
Let's see. What's over here?
Whoa! What the hell, lighting? What the hell?
Whoa!
What the hell, bird?
Yeah, something fucky happened with the advanced lighting. Something real fucky.
Rip. Well, I don't say that.
Not very advanced.
But,
wait a minute. Hang on. We can wait 10 minutes. Can you guys wait 10 minutes?
Why?
Just trust me. Just trust me.
I don't know if I'm very comfortable waiting 10 minutes here.
Also, you had a long rest, so your HP and your spells are all back, by the way.
Yeah.
I think I can see everything.
We need to disable the trap. That's what we need to do.
Alright. Can you see anything? Because Roll20's being real fucky and not sending anything to the chat.
I don't know. Let's find out.
Detect magic. Alright. You can see everything with your special eyes, Kalale. And
My brand!
there's a lot of magic in this tower. Like, a lot of magic.
Oh boy.
Yay, Gloomstalker.
Mm-hmm.
Well, it's like, I genuinely forgot how we set off the traps last time, is the problem.
All that being said, the rune that is in the doorframe definitely evokes magic. Let me double check the spell that's on it, because I'm 90% sure it's abjuration magic. Yeah, that rune carries some strong abjuration magic in it.
Oh, I think it was saying a code, right?
Oh yeah.
Oh
It was the town we were in before. I forgot what it was called.
Oh no!
yeah. Oh no.
Oh god.
What was the place we were in? What was the place we were in? I should know this. I should know this. I'm going to remember this.
Yeah, I remember what you
I hate tip of the tongue syndrome.
Make an investigation check to, actually intelligence check, straight up intelligence, to see if the DM's nice enough to remind you.
Nope.
Oh.
Get fucked, Minerva, you were never there. Timberdale.
Me was there.
Emmerdale, god damn it, I knew it began with T!
That's the one.
Alright. Celine, who was definitely here the last time you went to the tower, remembers.
I was here. I remember the shit Timberdale.
I totally wasn't going on to YouTube to look up the Cannibal Conspiracy playlist, which, by the way, if you haven't seen the first Cannibal Conspiracy, you should totally watch.
Anyways, as you say the password, the rune at the doorway stops glowing. Joanna looks over, gives a nod of approval. I just threw a rock through myself and then waited it out.
Oh.
I mean, that's one way to do it.
I don't have a rock.
Now that's unfortunate. Anyway, where are we going?
Good fucking question.
We should go, like, probably the ways we didn't go last time.
So
Would
to the
be-
right?
Right or... yeah, it would be right or left.
Okay.
Right.
That kind of sounds like both ways. Oh no, it's a four-way.
Technically up and then right or left, because left, immediately left from Valthiv, you've been in that room before.
Yeah.
Left and up?
Oh man, I'm just gonna go.
Well, wait.
Yeah, go on.
I'm actually gonna take... Actually, considering I have Detect Magic, mind if I take that lead?
I mean, sure.
Sure. Just gonna go in here then.
Or this corridor,
In that particular, no, just the general aura of conjuration magic that is kind of everywhere in the tower.
What's up there?
I sense stuff is going to appear.
Or is there that's not real?
It's going to appear, Lane.
Okay.
Oh.
You're an idiot.
Thank you. I think you're an idiot. Whatever that means. Oh wait, this isn't a corridor. Is it?
That is an extension of the corridor. Let me turn off Valthiv's aura, because I think that's left over from Spirit Guardians last time you were here.
Oh, yeah.
This just looks like a place where the corridor has been artificially widened to include some spare bookshelves.
Oh, I remember that. There were some creatures here.
I just ignored us, didn't they?
Peeking around the corner, you see a bunch of very hungry-looking creatures in a makeshift lecture hall, just hopping on tables and chairs and tearing apart books and the like.
Well, they really hate literature.
They don't have sight. Do they rely on dark vision?
It doesn't look like they have eyes.
I think they're blind.
So we just have to be quiet.
I'm double-checking their character sheet.
If they
They have
rely on
eyes.
dark vision, if
They do, okay.
rely on dark vision, avoid them.
Would they see us then if we went in the corridor?
Let's see, these things are monstrosities, so...
You got that right.
Mm-hmm. Oh yeah, these things have dark vision, so Kalale, you'd be fine stepping out if you wanted to look at them and, like, make an Arcana check to double-check.
Oh boy, Arcana, my favorite.
Because there's no light in here.
You know what? If I would, even if I didn't make the Arcana check, could I still look in there and just describe to someone who might actually know?
Sure, yeah, I'll allow that.
Alright, so first things first, Arcana just for myself.
Okay. And then describe the creatures.
Beige, giant gaping mouths, lots of teeth. Eyes, but they don't see. If there are eyes, I don't see.
They have beady, completely black eyes on the sides of their head, next to the rows of teeth. They're pretty small, 2 legs, but no arms. I'll copy and paste their image and put it in chat.
I take that information and I relay it to the group.
Ugh! Those butts, though.
Gross.
Gross.
What was the smell?
Giant gaping mouths.
Oh. Should we avoid them then?
Yeah, that sounds like something we don't want to kick the crap out of, just in case they do something fucky.
Okay, so should we go back? Yeah, other way.
Alright.
Things involving mouths and happening.
Did anyone else want to make the Arcana check, though, to try and identify the creatures?
That's a good point. Because
My Arcana is bad. Yeah, I don't know. I don't fucking know.
Alright, one.
They ugly, though.
Okay, Lean and Minerva, you've heard of these creatures. These belong to a group of creatures known as the Sorrow Sworn. Basically, the Shadowfell is just so infused with melancholy and despair that sometimes negative emotions are given physical form. These creatures in particular are known as the Wretched. They're not particularly smart, nor wise, nor good at seeing things, but in packs, they're good at devouring things and dragging them down into despair.
Oh man, they're like heartless.
Yeah.
Yeah!
Don't like that. Let's go.
Time to go the other way.
Did you get any sleep last night?
Yeah, I got sleep.
You're speaking in that weird hushed tone that only Kaleo can really speak in.
Wait, who are we talking about?
You!
What's in this room?
You've been in that particular room before. This is a study. You also detect that the rune that made a wall of force trapping you in here has been reapplied.
Oh, fuck.
So get out the room!
Are we gonna try the other way then?
Yeah. Down here.
I get the strangest feeling.
Lean, you coming?
Yeah.
Can I, corner if there are any traps down here, can I, keep an eye out?
Absolutely, Minerva. Make a perception check.
Just down the corridor.
You don't see any traps, but looking into that room, you've been there before.
Yeah.
That was a research chamber where the last time you were in there was a trap that reversed gravity, and then the Harvester Mage killed you.
Oh, thanks for reminding me. That was a lovely memory that I definitely wanted to remember.
Wait, the one...
Do I remember what set off the trap?
I believe there was an investigation into the room and touching something in a side chamber.
Wasn't it the shadow gunk stuff?
Yeah, you were looking for some shadow stuff, and when you touched it, the trap activated.
Okay, don't touch anything.
I'll do my best.
Are you sure that Daisy isn't with us?
That what?
Are you sure Daisy didn't call us back?
I don't know.
I know. Sometimes I think I can hear her too. But she's gone.
The despair
She's
you have,
gone.
the despair you have over losing Daisy has taken form in the Shadowfell.
I don't know. This
Here.
fake Daisy or whatever sounds pretty damn loud.
Oh, there's a corridor!
Wait, is there anything in this box?
Don't touch!
What about don't touch anything? Do you not understand?
Hello, detect magic, hello.
Detect magic. These boxes do not give off any kind of magic aura.
Okay.
Alright, I look down here for traps.
Okay.
'Cause I don't want to do, Indiana Jones bouldering shit down here.
Looks like this particular corridor, it's fairly narrow and trap-free. You would take a guess that this is an access corridor to most of the rooms in this floor of the tower.
Oh, let's go!
I'm small, I was born for this!
What else is down there?
Oh, what the hell is this?
You look into the room, Minerva, and it looks like a bedroom.
Oh. Okay, we should definitely not go in there.
I would not put it past
Pretty
this.
to me.
I would not put it past this woman to trap her own bedroom.
Exactly. Let's keep going.
Okay, there's a corridor down here, and then there's a corridor straight ahead.
Access corridor continues northward.
I think we should probably go north, because I think the one to the left will probably lead back to the beginning.
True. Oh god, it's winding now!
So much corridor.
So much
Wait,
corridor,
stop.
what is that?
You look into that room. Along the walls are all sorts of very sharp-looking instruments. There is the smell of cleaned-up blood. You'd guess this was a torture chamber, Minerva.
Oh.
Minerva, that's my face.
Oh no, is he?
Please get off of me.
No!
I need to check the traps.
We're not going in there.
Hmm.
Oh, fine.
Alright. So, using your ability to see everything, that room has a strong aura of necromancy.
That skeleton isn't just for show. That's definitely death magic.
Oh,
What the fuck?
Go, bro.
That's desk magic.
Freaked out for a moment.
Alright.
Desk magic.
desk magic. I cast detect desk.
You could be on the same space as me,
I've
also,
heard of this.
anyone. I can share spaces.
Yeah.
Goodness gracious.
Papers on the desk. You can summon the fabled armor of invincibility.
Alright. Kalale looks like the room ahead of you is a game room. It smells strongly of enchantment magic, and the cause, since you're in the doorway, is pretty obvious. There are a couple of games in there. 3 Dragon Ante, Dragon Chess, other various card games that are animated and playing themselves.
There's love magic in here.
Paratha peeks around the row of people. I'm sorry, love magic?
That's what I hear.
God, I wish I could use love magic.
Kamail, I hate to be rude. Have you taken illegal substances?
I don't know what that is.
And if you have, can you share?
Either way, this isn't safe.
It's not safe.
This whole tower isn't safe.
Yeah, what do you think?
Is there
That's the only way we can go.
is there any way downwards?
Yeah, the way we came.
The way we came, if we want to risk going past the hog monsters.
One of us could go in and check for what are those things called? Runes or something.
Well, you're in the front.
Yeah. Smart boy.
Okay. I guess so.
And you're attuned to the magic, so...
Do I see anything in particular, or...
You step inside?
Yes.
Alright.
What?
Kalale buys.
Your gaze is drawn towards the gaming table, Kalale. You feel an urge to just sit down for a little. It looks like this game is looking for a partner to play it. Make a charisma saving throw.
If I fail this, can I stand on the table instead?
You can? You can, technically.
Can I stand on the chair?
You can stand on the chair, yes.
Okay, wisdom saving throw, you said?
Charisma saving throw.
Advantage!
Woo! Like a boss. That's wisdom.
Oh, wisdom.
That's
Sorry,
wisdom.
What was it?
Damn.
Charisma.
Charisma.
Oh, that would have been so good.
Ah.
Ooh, is that a card game? You really want to play a card game. You stand on the chair and start to get dealt a hand.
No, Kalail, oh, goodness sake.
Chloe, what are you doing?
I don't know, but I've loved cards, I think. I don't know. I've never
No,
really...
please?
Maybe one game couldn't hurt.
Oh,
Actually, could hurt. Come on.
We don't have time for this.
I don't see any spikes.
It's not the spikes I'm worried about, it's the time.
Kalail, the chair is not high enough.
How do you play this game again?
I don't know.
The enchantment gives you instinctive knowledge on how to play the game while you're under its spell.
Oh my god!
But I have an intelligence of 0 modifier.
You're really bad at playing the game, but you have an inherent knowledge of how.
Hey, Aline, you have a fan, right? Can you, blow those cards away?
Yeah, okay. let me just step to the front. Get out my fan, and I do it.
You you swing your wind fan. I can't speak today. You swing the wind fan, and a gust of wind blows across the table, shaking the various cards and pieces and boards. They're very lightweight, so it doesn't take much for them all to just tumble off the table in a heap. The cards blow out of Kaleil's hand. The enchantment is broken.
Oh,
Hey! Good idea, Valthiv.
Oh, why did you... Oh, is that a table?
That's my one good idea I'm allotted to have for the year.
A table.
Yeah.
Come on, let's go.
Let's go.
Because the cards are not active, there is no more enchantment, so no one needs to make a charisma saving throw stepping inside.
Cool.
Oh,
Fuck
good.
you, games.
Wait, there were games?
Yes.
Don't worry about it.
Pops.
I hate whoever built this tower.
I think it was.
Yeah, my feet hurt.
It's not too bad. I mean, we're getting through so far.
There's so many corridors.
Joanna, what's down there?
Joanna peeks over. Storage. Last time I checked, there wasn't anything magical in there. There was green slime, though, so maybe let's not touch anything there.
Ew.
That's not...
Ugh.
It's like
That
bile.
doesn't sound...
Actually, no, bile's yellow.
Bile?
Yeah, bile.
You mean that stuff in your belly?
Yes.
Yeah, that's yellow, as she said.
All right. Kaleil, this opens up into a large gallery. There are all sorts of portraits and statues in here of various blonde men and blonde women in very fancy attire. A lot of the faces have been destroyed, however, in the statues and portraits. Burned, ripped away, unrecognizable faces in this gallery. But you still have your special eyes on, and you detect some magic. More specifically, abjuration magic in here.
There's protection magic in here. Something is being protected. He kind of just leans into Lean's face.
Yeah. Anyway.
I guess don't touch anything?
Is it the portraits? Or is it the door? Or maybe it's this table right here.
Don't touch it!
I'm not touching. I'm just looking. After all, it's a gallery. You look, but you don't touch.
I've never been to one.
Oh, neither have I. I've just heard.
Okay, let's have a look.
Joanna takes in a sharp breath and just hangs back a little bit.
Joanna, do you have something to say?
Maybe don't look at those. I don't remember which one was trapped, but they definitely were.
Oh. Okay, no looking. Only walking. Let's go.
The blonde hair does sound familiar, though.
Okay, I wasn't gonna say anything, but yes!
Kaleil, as you wonder about how blonde hair does sound familiar and go over to that particular portrait, do you look?
I mean, no, I was just saying to myself.
Alright.
Sorry, I didn't mean to make it seem like...
Alright, cover your eyes. Let's go.
Everyone make dexterity checks to wander through the gallery without bumping into shit.
Oh.
Oh.
Oh
God.
boy.
Just
Okay.
checks or saves?
You know what? Saves, yeah. Joanna's fine.
Wow, Valthiv.
Wow, dang, well. And Karatha, there's her sheet. Da, 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 da.
Oh, I'm worried. Oh.
Okay. I believe, let me double check this spell. Let me actually double check the Harvester Mage's spell save DC, because that's what you're rolling against. This is her Glyph of Warding. I believe it's higher than 14, unfortunately.
Oh.
Minerva, you move as best you can along the walls, but trip over a step that you thought was steady, but not entirely, and your shoulder bumps into the portrait on your right.
Ow.
Uh-oh.
A glyph appears on the portrait and starts glowing, and you feel a deathly chill across your entire body. Minerva, you take 5d8 cold damage, 18 cold damage.
Okay.
Are you okay?
Minerva, you good? What happened?
Oh, don't touch that. I don't like the cold. Don't touch me.
Everyone
Khalil
else
gives her.
stumbles
Khalil
through
gives her
just
his
fine.
blanket. Khalil gives her his blanket.
Oh, thank you.
Yes.
Right.
Thank you. Let's just go.
Oh crap! Never mind. Let's not go there.
Oh, God. What happened? Minerva, what did you see?
The creepy things are down there again.
Oh.
Same path. So I guess we're going left.
That might be the only way.
Oh yeah, so we've
I guess.
done a whole circle then, yeah. So up here.
Khalil, check the room.
That's just another room in there.
You
It
look
doesn't
inside.
go anywhere.
You look inside Khalil. This one does not appear to have any other forms of magic. Abjuration in general is from the gallery behind you. This room, general conjuration, same as the rest of the tower. Regular look, it's another spare bookcase room, this one with a whole lot of scrolls and archival papers.
Are the stairs in the gallery room stairs actually, or are they not?
They are stairs that lead down to the corridor that has the wretched sorrow-sworn monsters down the right.
Okay.
Yeah, the spiral stairs in the center are the ones that send you up and down to new maps.
I have an idea.
What?
So, oh wait, sorry, I said that out loud. Oh yeah. But yeah. I don't know, guys. I think going through that hallway might be our only option at this point.
We're not going towards them, so I guess if we're quiet?
Wait, I have an idea.
Yeah.
I'm so glad he has Umbral Sight, because he won't be. See, bless you.
Sorry.
See there, just sit tight. I'm so glad Khalil has Umbral Sight, because he gets a little bit closer, and come on.
Okay.
There we go. Okay. He gets a little closer to them, and tosses a smoke bomb.
Why would you do that?
Because they won't be able to see.
That is a point.
You throw a smoke bomb. It rolls along the ground, past one of the creatures, who... It runs into its leg. It stops. It looks down, mashes at it. The bomb bursts in the creature's face, and you hear...
Go.
Let's go! Woo!
Time to go.
Oh, it lasts for an hour. Okay, never mind. Yep, good plan.
Yeah.
What's up here?
Oh, shh.
Khalil, the room in front of you has some pretty strong abjuration magic coming from within.
There's more protection magic.
Make a perception check to peer around the corner, Khalil.
Alright. Done. No, I do not need advantage on that, although I wish I did. Oh well. Perception. Ooh.
Alright.
Oh well.
The room in front of you has a bunch of tubes and vials of colorful-looking liquid inside, and some drawings of human anatomy. On the slab towards the back of the room is, however, something that's perhaps more interesting to you. Maxwell.
Oh my dude! We found him! That wasn't me saying it.
I forgot to remove this token. The Harvester Mage is not in the room at the moment.
Oh, at the moment.
At the moment is the important part of that.
Actually, wait a minute. I see that symbol. Is something up with Maxwell, or...?
You look over at Maxwell. He looks to be missing some of the flesh on his right leg. Like, it looks to have been carved clean off to the bone.
Oh.
Well, she said a few days, she never said intact.
Alright, just don't touch the equipment, don't touch the shelves.
Okay. Well, what's that?
Maxwell's there, but he doesn't look great. Just be quiet. Buddy, Maxwell?
He does not respond.
Is he unconscious?
Looks to not be responding to any voice, attempts to wake him.
So he is unconscious?
Looks to be that way, yes.
Yeah.
Smelling salts?
Someone's been eating him. Someone's been eating him.
No, it's been carved too cleanly for that.
Oh, we might scream if we wake up, though. Will we wake him up?
Yeah.
Am I gonna... We could gag him, I guess. Although he's not gonna be able to walk, is he?
Could try carrying him.
Yeah.
Yeah, I can easily carry this guy. He's, 100 pounds soaking wet?
Yeah.
Minerva's bracing herself, by the way.
Paratha reaches out to pick Maxwell up. A glyph appears on Maxwell's body and starts glowing.
I was gonna be like, before you said that, Khalil was gonna be like, wait, something just occurred to me. And then...
The glyph glows and explodes into a ball of fire. I'm gonna need everyone to make a dexterity saving throw.
What is with this hell and fire? Oh, you fucking kidding me.
Oh, no!
Haha, get fucked.
What's her DC?
Let me cast a random sample spell to check, because I am a fool and did not write it down as an ability. 17.
Fire bad.
So, Joanna and Kaleo are too cool to look at explosions and just lean out of the way. Fire bad for Minerva and Valthiv, though, who take a blast full on. 16 damage, half damage for Paratha and Lean is 8.
Unfortunately, I don't have evasion yet, so I only take half damage.
Half damage, okay, yeah. Half damage.
Hey guys, good news. I have 69 hit points right now.
Nice.
Hey, nice.
Maxwell automatically fails, so he is burned up some more. And as the glyph goes off, smoke clears. An eye appears in the ceiling. And you hear the Harvester Mage's voice. Took you long enough. And that's where we're going to end our session.
Hey, at least we're here.
All things considered, I'm satisfied.
Yeah. Alright, that was great. Everyone had such a swell time, and this is gonna go perfectly fine. Everything's perfectly fine outside, everything's perfectly fine in here. We'll see you in 2 weeks for more Cannibal Conspiracy Returns. Bye-bye!
Bye.